Hi all, how are we going? Welcome to Redsky here, another round of Righteous Readings where I give raw righteous readings to you guys, my beautiful avid viewers. I hope you're having an exceptional day, weekend, week, wherever you are on the grind of the cycle of the spin of it. I hope you're having a very high vibrational one, and I hope you're living it to your most fullest and to your most full and I hope you're having a good time, people. Seriously. It's a beautiful, lovely day here in Oz. I hope you're having as much sunshine as I am here. This is basically my summer in winter. So I'm absolutely loving it as we see out the last few days of the winter season before we hit spring here in Oz. I go away on Friday. It is now Monday, 10 a.m. I will be gone from Friday onwards. So I wanted to kick out the last few signs in line. I'm having a bit of a rest day. It is a Monday morning, as I just said, and I'm when I come back from my holidays, I've been looking through my videos and I've been realizing these intros are going way too long, and I'm getting really sick of it because I've got like 20 minutes of intros going on for these videos. It's just bullshit. So we're not doing this anymore with these long intros, okay? I'm going to try and cut that back a lot. So there are a few signs left for the love round. That's you and your person. We've done up to Sagittarius. So that just leaves our Capricorn, Aquarius, and Piscean cousins to do right now. Let's hit all three. Let's bash it out. And remember, because this is a love round, ladies and gentlemen, Venus placements here are highly prevalent. So we're going to start with the Capricorn and your person. This will run for the months of, August, September, and October. I will be away for most of September. So therefore, October rounds of readings are going to be very light. But we will see when I return as to how I'm feeling and how I feel about, doing all that, because we will do that. But all in due course. So Capricorn and your person, Venus placements here. So this is the you and them connection spread where we look at the thoughts, feelings, and intentions. Capricorn has towards the person towards Capricorn. Capricorn is the primary sign being read. They will always be first, foremost on top. Crosswatcher, person of interest to the Capricorn. Secondary person will be on the bottom below. All right. Capricorn first. There we go. That's what I've been waiting for. I'm shuffling the shit out of it. Let's look at the cross-watcher's perspective now, please. All right, and then I want an outcome of the two energies coming together, moving forward. And we will have that. I'll run a 2, but 3 has fallen, and I'm not going to argue with this. Because I feel like this is a pretty set outcome here for you guys. Look, we like each other. We want to get on the same page. There's too many knights here to tell me otherwise. There's a Knight of Wands in their feelings. There's a Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and an outcome has a Knight of Pentacles. That's the real stability here. There's no Knight on your side, Capricorn, but I don't think we need it because we've got a Major there in our thoughts, and we've got a beautiful card for the feelings. It is the Queen of Cups, which is that loving, intuitional, real watered energy of just richness there. So let's break it down briefly. And we'll see where it lies. I'm not sure whether I feel I need to clarify this in all honesty, but if I do, I will. Let's see how we go. Capricorn, we start with you. Your thoughts, what you're thinking towards your person for this 3-month period. It's Sagittarius' major arcana, is the Temperance card. You really are thinking there's an imbalance here perhaps, or a lacking of being able to fuse and bring into alignment this relationship and or connection. In your mind's eye, you really are thinking that there is a bit of an imbalance. There is a bit of inconsistency, or there's just not a lacking of fusing things together. Excuse me a moment, I want to open that door. A lack of an ability to be able to fuse things together and bring it into holy, soully unionship. There is a sense here of a real lacking of fusing, bringing it together, making it fluent in your mind's eye anyway, Capricorn. But in your feelings, you're feeling a little different, because your feelings towards this person is the Queen of Cups. You're feeling very intuitively guided towards this person, or you feel like you are really on point with this person. There's a sense of real fluxing back and forth, a real charisma towards this person, or a real need to want to give to this person. There's a real sense of connection here with this person. But the next position is the most important, because like I always say to you guys, you can think and feel all the you want. But what you intend is what you put into action, and it's the bread and butter of what's going to happen. And Capricorn, your intentions for this 3-month period towards the crosswatcher is the 8 of Swords. To show you a lot of imprisonment or being bound, locked in, mental exhaustion and or feeling imprisoned. I've got to take that. I'm sorry, guys. That's rather important. About that, Capricorn, I had my mum call me, and my significant other is literally doing work in the sky today. Oh my God, I'm scared of heights, so you know this is not for me. So let's get back into it. Sorry about that. Capricorn, intentions towards the cross-watcher for this period is that Eight of Swords. This is a lot of mental anguish and feeling really imprisoned, feeling really boxed in. I feel like, though, in relation to this intention, it's putting it off that that's the case when it's not really the case. It's like a smoke and mirror syndrome. You're trying to show that you've got a lot of commitments or that you're mentally boxed into something here to this person where that might not be the case, or that might not be the way it is exactly to form. There is some sort of, I want to say, elusiveness here around this, which is a bit strange because I wouldn't normally explain that card like that. But let's look at the cross-watcher's perspective now, because that might give us another half of the coin. Their thoughts towards the Capricorn for this 3-month period, they're thinking the Nine of Cups reversed. They're thinking that there's been a lot of mistakes, a lot of losses here. And they're really thinking that it's really been at the detriment of it. It's really been really taken a hit for it, this connection, relationship, or they have. In their mind, there has just been too many mistakes. There has been too much loss, or there's been too much bullshit. There's been a set course of events where perhaps this person has felt like they're thinking that they have not been able to be individual enough within the connection, perhaps. Their feelings, though, the cross-watcher towards the Capricorn is the Knight of Wands. Now, they feel very, very, very much like there's a journey to be had with you. They feel that you are moving forward in a fine way. There is a sense of a bit of an offering here of a real passionate forward movement, taking off and out into it. But again, these intentions, cross-watcher towards the Capricorn is the Four of Pentacles reversed. They intend to splurge on you, baby Capricorn. They tend to show Capricorn all the finer things that money can buy that Capricorn don't want to buy, because they don't want to spend their money, honey. They want to keep it in the bank. This person wants to show you the finer things of life, of what that money can really bring to you in riches and in wealth of life's leisures. Capricorn, I think this scares you a little bit, and that's why your intention is that Eight of Swords. Like, whoa, that's sort of, I don't want to be anywhere near that. I don't want to be near any spending, any flux of fury, any like throwing money at it. I want to save. I've got a regime, a plan, a set course of things I'm trying to do. Whereas this person's trying to take you out that funk and stop living so ritualistically or so routinely, Capricorn. And I think that might be a bit, wow. But the outcome of the two energies coming together, moving forward for this period out of October, we had the Knight of Pentacles, real stability there. Three of Wands, we're waiting at the dock with the Moon, which is Piscean energy. The outcome is pretty set in the way of stability, constantly measuring, readjusting, and therefore moving in whatever way is needed to make this very secure, very meaningful movement. And it can take a long time to get to that point. But I do see, while trying to do that diligently, with the Three of Wands, there is a sense of, where's the payoff going to come in? When are we going to hit that note of everything's fine and we don't have to work or manage this so much? And with the Moon, I'm seeing there is a lot of disillusionment. There is a lot of elusiveness or a lot of mental instability here, of being in a place of lost, not knowing the reality from the disillusionment, not knowing the truth from the falsities, not knowing where you really fit in this is what I'm feeling here. On both sides of the fence, the Capricorn and the cross-watcher. These are two very different people, I feel, trying to come together. And even though opposites attract and they do have fun, to make it work long term is very difficult. And I speak from personal experience here myself. Now, remember, we are all made up of all of the signs, because our natal chart reflects a lot of different aspects of who we are as an individual, and those aspects make us truly individual. But When you talk about the archetype or just the principle of the sign we're talking about right now, which is Capricorn, this is someone very grounded. This is someone that's very stuck to a routine, to a way of doing things. And they like it done, do diligently and done well. They don't digress. I feel like this person's trying to bring in a bit of digression from that set stage of Capricorn. And Capricorn's a bit like, whoa, Nelly, we don't work like that. And there's a little bit of inconsistency therefore. And I think that's why Capricorn's thinking, we can't fuse this because we aren't made from the same metal, let alone cut from the same cloth. I'm going to take a quick break, bit of a breather, then we'll come back for Aquarius, and then we'll do Pisces, and then we will knock out this love round, and it will be the final readings that I'll be doing, possibly before going away. If I can get you in a little sneaky peeky or something, a little bit additional extra, of course I will before I'll go away on Friday. But I've got a lot of packing to do, people. I got a lot of shit to do. And to be honest, I think it's time for Red to take a little step back for a while from the readings. I've been doing this for nearly 4 years, guys, this May. Like, so 3.5 years I've been banging out these readings. You know, I started my channel when my twins were not even 1 year old. And now they're no longer with me anymore. A lot of the time that I could have spent raising my kids when I had them, I spent building this channel. And I don't necessarily regret it, because I did something for myself. But now looking at the foresight, it's an incredible thing, isn't it? But now, if I could do my time again, in all honesty, I would never have started this channel. I would never, ever have spent the time making videos when I could have been playing with my children. And when I think of all the effort and time I've put into this, to make this brand, to make this content, over the 3.5 years by which I've done, I haven't amassed that much. Barely a drop in the ocean. And the time that I could have potentially lost doing other things is pretty big. And I don't get paid for this. This is just out of the luck of the leisure of my choice. And it is what I chose. And though I don't say this with regret, I do say it with remorse. Because I wish I had spent more time with my children while I had them. No, I don't get to. Don't give up on things. But most importantly, don't give up on the things that you already have. Don't think because you have it now that you will always have it, because you won't necessarily. What can be gifted with one hand can always be taken with the other. Don't necessarily say, oh, they can't get any worse, because fucking if they can get a lot worse. Be grateful, thankful, and be, most importantly, accessible and part of whatever it is you choose to do in your day, or whoever you choose to spend your time with. Because we only have so much time. It is not limitless, and it is not replaceable. So do for you what's best for you, so you don't turn around one day after many, many years and say, I have remorse or regret for that. 3 for 4. I will love you and leave you there, and we'll come back to do the next sign in line,